What's going on, guys? ICPoppers288 here, and today we're checking out 4 cars that have returned to Horizon 5 from the previous titles, and they're purchasable through the Autoshow. So we're going to purchase them, and we're going to start off with the cheapest and work our way up to the most expensive. So yeah, let's see how well it goes. So first, we do have this Porsche. First one is the Porsche. If I just scroll down to it quickly, and it's this one over here, a Porsche 906 Carrera 6 from 1966, costing 2 million credits. So it's a good job we did the wheel spin video yesterday. That took over an hour to do. So let's see if there's any new customization or whatever that's been added. Community designs are here as well. These cars have been out since the 5th of December, or been purchasable from the 5th of December. I like how there's already a load of Le Mans looking looks and everything. But yeah, not bad. Let's have a quick look at the upgrades. If I actually purchase it, that is the case. I'm just going to stay with the box standard colour. Alright, let's check out the upgrades that we can get for this thing, as well as the car mastery, which we can get an instant 25k, 8000 XP, standard wheel spin, and a super wheel spin. Custom upgrades. You got your basic engine swaps. We've got the stock engine, the 5-litre F12, and a racing F12, which jumps the PR rank, the PI ranking quite high. We can also turbo and supercharge it. We've still only got the ugly Forza aero for this thing, it looks like. Your average tyres and wheels on this thing, as well as your box standard clutch, gearbox, and brakes, weight reduction, and engine upgrades. So it doesn't look like there is any new customization for this car. The tuning will be the same as well. So let's give it a quick race. We're going to try keep it to the short races, just because we've got other cars to check out. So what I'm going to do is set a blueprint event up here of 1 lap, just so we don't spend too long on each vehicle. So we're going to create a route. Or maybe not. Is there a way? Actually, no, we're just gonna... Oh, let's just do a point to point. That looks shorter. Or unless we do this here, the oval. The oval is quick, especially with 3 laps. Like, it may not show the 2 potential, but previous Forza players, or players that have played the previous Forza titles, know that these things don't grip very well. So leaving them stock and throwing them on the oval is the most safest and probably easiest way to show off these cars a little bit and see if we can get a good speed going as well. And it earns us some extra credits after spending so much money on these vehicles. So, smooth off the lines, 5 laps. It shouldn't take too long just to do. But we will use the photo mastery, or whatever it's called, to Horizon promo take some pictures and get the photography numbers up. And as we're racing on this track, because it's an oval, this is what the interior looks like. Only if we had Le Mans in this game, it would be like Ford versus Ferrari with the Porsche behind the Ford. And as well as Ford and Ferrari battling it out. Or should I say Le Mans 66, which is probably what the us Europeans know as, or everyone now is part of Europe at one point. The Americans in some other countries know it as Ford versus Ferrari. Europe and UK mostly know it as 66, or just as Le Mans. But as long as we keep averaging 20-second lap times, we'll be done in no time. But as you can see, it just snaps sideways, just like that. While Ferrari is on my bottom. I was a bit late on the brakes there. For some reason I thought I was the finish, even though we still had this lap to go. And across the line. The thumbnail may take a little bit of time being made, but I'll make sure the right thumbnail is up before it's on YouTube. So, happy days. As we go on to our next car in a second. So we're just going to go into photo mode. And just capture a screenshot like that. I'll get uploaded to the main server. And I can download it onto my phone and use it as a screenshot, as well as that's what I'm going to do with the other two vehicles as well. So first we're going to cross that Porsche off the list, and next up is a Ferrari. So let's see how much that's going to cost us. And that new Ferrari, or I say new, the returning Ferrari, is this thing. The 512S from 1970. Looks pretty cool. Probably pretty quick. As you can see, we've got some older Ferrari designs. And the manufactured colours is just this red. So that is 3.5 million out of our account. And go to the oval again and see what happens with this car. Because this is the quickest event there is. It may be 5 laps, but it takes no more than a minute and a half to complete a race. So because we're showcasing 4 cars in one video instead of 1 car in one video, this is just a better way of doing it. Just to make sure every vehicle has a bit of screen time. But if it was 1 vehicle per video, we would do a normal race. Which I was debating over doing a video at a time, or doing all 4. But I think doing all 4 and using the oval is the quickest way possible. Alright, off we go. This is much quicker off the line. But I mean, this is S class? Yeah, S1 class, which is a higher class than A. So these other cars will give us around for our money. But saying that, you can see how this car didn't slid a little bit. And that's another thing I forgot to showcase was the upgrades. But the upgrades are pretty much the same for all these cars. There is not many choices, maybe the odd engine swap if you're lucky. So we ain't going to show off any more engine swaps, I reckon. Just the paint and the manufactured paint. And that should make this video a little bit shorter as I crash into our wall. But there is quite a bit of oversteer. Saying that, we are catching someone. I wonder what car this is. Can we actually catch up to them before the finish? Not even keep crashing into the wall. It doesn't look like it. Or even is that, is it? I can't really tell from back here. Cross the line. 1 minute 34. See, no race takes no longer than 1 minute 30. Ah, so it was a Jaguar Mark II 3.8. So our best lap was a 17 seconds, so not too long. This is what the interior looks like. Pretty basic, just like the previous car. So we're just gonna get another screenshot. Even though it's in the dark, it doesn't really matter. And check out the car mastery. Where you can get 25,000 credits, 8,000 XP, a wheel spin. Oh god damn, it's the one problem doing it outside the garage. A super wheel spin. As well as 10 Forza points. Next, we can cross that car off the list. But the next vehicle is a Jaguar. And this Jaguar is going to cost us 5 million credits. So these are very expensive cars, but just wait till we get to the one at the end. This is real expensive. So these are the manufactured designs. Looks like the others are having a bit of trouble loading in. But this does look like it has some extra customization. If I don't keep accidentally pressing B instead of A to purchase. As well as the manufactured colours being this blue, British Racing green, this silver, and this creamy white. So let's go with the green. Right. For this car, I will check out the upgrades because with it's something new. Well, it's not something new. It's always been here. Other than the crappy Forza Aero, if we go into, is it brakes? Yeah, performance and handling, you can put a little roll cage up like this. That looks pretty cool, but it probably looks better without it. That's like the only extra that the other cars don't have, as well as a few extra engine swaps. But other than that, just your basic other upgrades you get with it. But for the car mastery, we do get 7,000 XP. 1 wheel spin, 10,000 fun points, 100,000 credits. How nice. And a super wheel spin. So let's go back to that racetrack. Do another 5 laps. And see how this performs. The class rating is a top of B, or C I should say, so we may get the odd B class car in this race. Which means if you were doing a C class only event, you don't have much room for upgrades with this car, so it may not be the best option. But I'm going to do this races and see how far we can get. But as you can see, the lack of handling, even on all those over the circuit, it just wants to power slide. Even at like 70 miles per hour now, like we lost it at about 80. We had to get down to what, 60, 70. Yeah, so this car is dangerous above 80 miles per hour. Which means this could be a good drift route, just because of how sliding it's going to start. Well, I'm lucky enough to be able to get around corners near 100 miles per hour without sliding like this, which is quite hard to do in this game, let it slide. Like I said, this is probably going to be a good car for a drift build, which could be a future video actually. Turning this car into a drift build and see what the R-stunts drift zones can actually destroy. And because we got a good lead on this is what the interior looks like. And what the hell? The rear view mirror. It just shows the grass of the stadium, not the actual track. What the hell? I mean, it shows the rules of the race, but just the grass of the stadium. That's weird. But across the line in 2 minutes 10. Of course, it's a bit longer. We were using a much slower car, and saying as it's a much slower car, it was much more slidey, and it's even darker. Nice, awesome, just what we want. So let's just try. I think this would be good. I think that's the best we're going to get. Actually, saying that, I totally forgot. The new photo settings. So, let's go into focus and can we turn it to day? Oh yes, we can just turn it to morning. But saying that, it felt very buggy to do. But at least we can see the car better. Alright, we took the screenshot. And now to go to our last car of the video. Which is the most expensive on this list, but not the most expensive in the game. I say not most expensive in the game because this car is an Aston Martin, and if I search by value, the most expensive, it was the 300 SLR. That costs 143 million. Unless you're able to get it for free through a festival playlist. But it's this thing, the Aston Martin DBR from 1958, that costing us 22,500,000. So basically 22.5 mil. So these are the community designs, as well as the manufactured colours, just being this British Racing green with the white circle. But before we do get close to ending, there's a thing over here. Autoshow car vouchers. This is a new thing Forza has added. So, I'll tell us the total that we've spent after buying for this car. Like, when we're buying this car, we would have spent a total of 33 million credits. But there's a thing called car vouchers now that's been introduced, where you can actually buy these vouchers with real money to get Autoshow cars for free. So, you could either spend 22.5 million on this car, or you can pay real money for car vouchers. So let's have a look, because we ain't buying any. But these are the prices. I mean, this is just Game Pass prices, as you can see. So with Game Pass, it's £3.59 for 4, £7.19 for 10, and the Autoshow car, and for 24 it's £13.49. But if you didn't have Game Pass and you're just buying it fresh, because with Game Pass you get a 10% discount, you'll be looking at £4 or $5 or €5. Well, this is rounded to the nearest pound, because they'll all end with 99. For example, I say £4 because the price is $3.99. So because each number is going to end with 99, we're just going to round it. We're just going to add 1p, which rounds it up to the nearest pound. So for 10, it would usually be £8, €10, or $10. And for 24, it would be £15, €20, or $20. Which, coincidentally, is crazy. So Forza has managed to make another way of making money, whether it's adding car packs that you have to pay for, or these car vouchers that you pay for to get cheaper cars, even though making money on this game is fairly easy. So enough of me rambling along. Let's buy this car, as my account goes down from 116 million at the start down to just under 86 mil. I forgot to check out the car mastery. We'll do that right now. This is what the interior looks like before we go into the race, as well as the car mastery, where it gives you 25,000 credits, 8,000 XP, a wheel spin. Oh shit, I actually pressed it twice. A super wheel spin. As well as 10 Forza Fun points. So, let's now do the last race. As we can see all the extra cars in the car collection. And we'll end it there. Because it's not like there's any extra upgrades that we needed to show. So apologies if this video was quite scuffed, but I should have done a bit more prep to it. Right. Last race. And we are near the top of B class. Let's see how long things go. Bit slow off the line compared to everyone else. But we should make these positions up in no time. Shelby wouldn't let me pass. Just kind of got the back end out a little bit. Lap number 3, our best lap times are 22.25. 6. So let's see if we can get a 20-second dead, which sliding like this is not going to happen. That was much cleaner. Let's see if we can keep up momentum on this end. Oh yeah, that was near perfect. We just shaved off an entire second. And we couldn't beat it though. We shaved off an entire second, but we didn't get a 20-second dead finish. But we were able to finish just from 2.9, which is handy. So now we're going to take a picture of Scream for the screenshots. And yeah, they had the 4 new cars. I say new, returned cars from the previous Forza titles. I believe they're in Horizon 4 anyway. So they're still not that rare. Like, it's still pretty common seeing how they're in the Autoshow. At least they're not making us spend time unlocking it through the festival playlist like we have to do with the Lotus 211. The Morgan Aero GT, as well as the Lotus 340R. And yeah, we've spent 33 million credits in total right there. So obtaining these cars is not very cheap. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.